Welcome back to EBT Performance Pakenham, the home of Squid Speed Shop. Today I've got one very different for yous. It's from my recent trip to Brisbane for the Australian V-Twin Expo put on by Rollies Speed Shop. Man, it was a great time. So coming up is a bit of a walkthrough. I got a couple interviews with some really smart guys and I can't thank Rollies enough for putting it on. So enjoy this look at the Australian V-Twin Expo. And so sadly boys, due to time restraints, I had to fly. Here it is. I would have loved to have taken the trip up on the bike. It's such a beautiful ride, but it was just more days away from the shop, and I know you guys are all desperate for your bikes back, and I've got plenty of work to get done. And so it definitely does just make it a little bit difficult, especially if I was to film the trip as well. Well, here we are, boys. The Australian V-Twin Expo put on by Rollies Speed Shop. Man, it was so amazing to be able to meet all of the people, all of the key players behind all of these manufacturers. Notably, it was great hanging out with the Thrashin boys. There they are. We had a great chat, and they were kind enough to feature my t-shirts in their vlog. Here we have the Trask Assault Turbo Kit. It's fitted to one of the coolest bikes in the world, the Lowrider S. And man, I love these exhausts. And here's my interview with Mick. Enjoy. Hi guys, I'm here with Mick from Trask. He's the man. What have you got for us at this Rollies trade show?
Man, it's actually the first time that we've come over here from the States. Originally from New Zealand, so it's neat to come back. So we come over here and show some of our new products off. We're known, Trask Performance is known for turbochargers, our bolt-on dependable turbocharger kits, and it's the most dependable way to make power. And,
absolutely it is.
You bolt the prick on and go.
Bang for buck. You can't build a naturally aspirated motor with the same power for anywhere near the same money.
It's a lot more difficult. And see, the problem is to try and keep up with the turbocharged power. With a naturally aspirated motor, then you can have no power on the bottom and you have it all on the top, right? So with a turbocharger, we got a wastegate in it, so we make peak power 3,000 RPM. We got 8 pounds of boost. We got peak torque.
Yeah,
turbocharging is the most dependable way to make big power.
I could not believe how quickly it was on power, as well as how little effect down low. It still had a ton of torque down low with the turbo, I guess, being so small.
Yes.
Running small amounts of boost, but still making killer power up top. It was just insane.
Yes, exactly. That's the deal. Turbochargers have come a long way. The sizing, they're so much more efficient now. We got a large selection of sizes as top turbochargers, so we can size the turbo small, so they build boost hard off the bottom. Wastegate comes in and keeps the power there through the rev range.
Yeah, could not believe it. Couldn't recommend them more. So make sure you come in to see me and we'll fit you up with the new Trask. It's the Assault, isn't it?
We got Assault charge kits. We got all kinds of bolt-on turbo kits, stage 1, stage 2s. We also carry a whole bunch of other naturally aspirated line of products. We make air cleaners, exhaust, naturally built, naturally aspirated exhaust pipes.
Yes,
and
they look
stuff
sick.
It's made in-house, and it's high quality. And
I cannot fault it. No, man, appreciate it, Mick.
We appreciate your business.
Thank you, mate. Vance and Hines had some sweet performance parts on display. I know I give the big radius a hard time, but these products look the business and I cannot wait to get them in my hot hands. My favourite part on display being the high output, all stainless, 2-in-1 for the Softail models. And yes, boys, it's got heat shields on it. What a beauty. From S&S, brilliantly smart man. Just had a great lecture on all of the products. And we were talking about the cylinders. I get a lot of flack for loving the S&S barrels, especially compared to something like Daytona. But Charlie has the inside scoop on how much they care about the quality of their product.
Let me show you a couple things here. So the market moved a few years back. Harley introduced bolt-on big bore kits, so you don't have to pull the motor out or the cases. So the spigots are very, very thin. Our spigots are made out of ductile iron, very, very hard.
Absolutely.
And for years, we stopped making and selling torque plates because people weren't buying them. Shops were building their own torque plates, machine shops doing it. When we actually make these things, so we have cone, we've got fixtures, clamps, and only cylinders. We take the cylinders, we literally bolt them in a motor with gaskets, torque the cylinder head. On the top of the head's got a hole machined in it, about that big. And we come in from the top with the dial bore gauge to see how straight and round the cylinder is.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And then from there, we work the process to figure out how the clamping needs to be in the hone.
Yes.
Because the only place that matters is in that motor when it's assembled.
Absolutely right.
Sitting here on the bench, free state, and measuring it, it'll show a couple thousandths out of rounds and taper.
Yes.
Because it's going to pinch here, and it's going to make the spigot move weird. If you over tighten them in torque plates or homemade torque plates, you can actually get them to belly in the middle, they'll bow out.
Definitely. And that is what I see the biggest thing is they're either measuring them on the bench, and of course they're going to be out, and then the homemade torque plates that a lot of the engine shops are using.
See how thin that spigot is, and that's ductile. They'll take this and they'll put it on the bench this way with the weight of everything on it.
Yep.
It will make things move.
Absolutely.
That's why this is on, we put them that way.
That
always.
way down. Yes.
So what we did was, it's the engineering team working with product development and manufacturing. They spent probably 3 months making torque plates that would emulate the cylinder when it's assembled on the motor. Now, the other thing that'll happen is if people change cylinder studs to a different stud, it's a different tensile strength, it stretches different.
Yes.
Different head bolts. Now, using our head bolts with the Harley stud, no drama.
Yep.
Because the Harley studs, they tell you one-time usage. These you can reuse. But if you were to use like an A.P.E stud or somebody else's stud that's a different diameter, it's going to torque up different.
Absolutely it will.
Because certain gaskets, they tell you different torque specs. You need to size these things to what it's intended to be. So if you change the gaskets and they turn around and tell you torque it to 60, those cylinders better have been fit, clamped up that way.
Yes, it all has to be the same. And I am so excited to get my hands on a set of these torque plates so that I can show everybody how accurate these cylinders are.
We had a shop literally 2 weeks ago in America. It was a 132 kit. And he calls up and goes, they're out 8,000. So the text said, get them back. We got them back, put them in the machine, chucked them in the home. Put them in the engine case, torqued it up. And we actually videoed measuring them. That dealer, he was really cool about it. He actually got the very first set of MA torque plates from us.
Oh, fantastic.
And then he sent his dial bore gauges out to get them calibrated. So the torque plates will be available in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
That's on us. I mean, at the end of the day, we should have had them ready because he had torque plates. He had somebody make for him. Beautiful, big, thick aluminum ones.
Yeah, definitely. And that's where a lot of like my machine shops that I was sending out, I send out pretty much all of my barrels except for the S&S ones. And they do the same thing. They've made their own torque plates and they'll complain about everything. Their torque plates aren't accurate. I get that they're great machinists.
And that's the deal. I had a dealer come by a little while ago and machine shop. He builds V8 car engines for supercar series. Been doing engines 40 years. And he's like, they're wrong. I go, and I just smile. They go, listen, torque plates are coming. And that's on us. We should have had them back in the beginning. And
so should have Harley.
They'll be available here, like I said. They'll make their way to Australia probably in the next month and a half.
Yeah, and that is super exciting.
And people will have them available to be able to measure stuff.
Yeah, no, that's going to be fantastic. Do you have any other product that you're super excited about?
Oh yeah, we've got so we talked about the cylinders and the big bore kit. We released, I think 4 months ago, our 496 cam.
Yes.
To bolt in for the Gen 1. It will fit in the Gen 2, but it's a little softer at the lower RPM on a Gen 2. Gen 2 motors want different timing.
Yes, they do. Yes.
So this cam is an amazing cam for the Gen 1 engines. So the team turned around and benchmarked every cam out there. And that's the jump off point. Then they're to go and develop something that beats it. And our focus, so this cam's called 496 HPT. That's horsepower torque. Where people ride is here.
Yes.
Not so much up here.
No.
We want the power where they ride the bike.
Yes.
Unless they're just worried about mine's bigger than yours, because they need to brag and have a dyno number, because nobody's riding.
No one is. No.
Up here for any length of time at 5,000 and beyond.
For me, at my performance shop, it's all about area under the curve. Mm-hmm. I want as much area under that torque line as possible. And it looks like that's what this cam's doing. I've now fitted 5 in my shop in the last month.
What do you think?
I am loving it.
Good.
It does everything that the 475 was doing, but it boosts down low.
Correct.
And that was the biggest sort of, I'm not saying I'm going to say fault, because the 475 was great.
475's better and a little bigger motor.
Yes.
And a lot of guys were putting it in 114s and 117s because they liked the way it sounded.
Definitely. It had idle nailed. Mm-hmm.
Great cam.
Yep.
Especially if they decide they want to water it and they make it a little bigger.
Yes.
But for both ends, the 496 is a beautiful cam. The Gen 2 version will be coming out probably end of year.
That's exciting.
And we'll be releasing in about 2 weeks our VVT cam for the CVOs.
I have a long list of customers that are so excited for a proper VVT
I
cam.
delivered one to Berto.
Oh, fantastic.
You know, on the Gen 1s, we've got the breathers.
Yep, which I love. And that's what people probably haven't seen, is how beautiful the maze is inside it.
So this is a lather. Basically, it's an air oil separator.
No, I appreciate your time, Charles.
You're welcome.
Cheers, mate. Jim's had their brand new 6-speed transmission, and man, it looks amazing. It is completely beefed up, straight cut gears. The dogs are all back cut. It's great quality steel. It's going to be hard to break these things, that's for sure. And they're going to be available real soon, and I'm going to be putting them in just about everything. All right, guys, I'm interrupting this week's episode. It's an ad. I've got to promote myself, don't I? But we'll get back to it in a minute. Come on down. Get yourself some merch. It's available in store. If you're overseas, shoot me an email at info@ebtpakenham.com.au. We'll be able to sort something out. I've got both of the t-shirts back in stock. The beanies, the crew necks are on their way. And there's a couple other secret things in the pipeline, going to be ready for summer. You're not going to want to miss them. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share it with your buddies. It only takes you a second and it helps me out tremendously. I really appreciate all you guys watching. So let's get back to cranking out another high horsepower build. Let's get to it. Now, I cannot thank the team at Rollies Speed Shop enough for putting this event on. I had an absolute blast. I should also thank Trask and Legend Suspension for putting on the after-hour parties. That was a great time and just a really nice night to connect with a whole bunch of other small shops as well as these manufacturers. I had great conversations with the boys from D&D, Saddleman, Thrashin, Gyms, S&S, Barnett Clutches, Spectro Oil, even Corey Ness of Arlen Ness fame. No, he's brilliant in his own right. And so it was just such a fun trip and so many things I'm excited for. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel. I'll leave the uncut, the extended interview that I had with Charlie on the S&S products. And I can tell you now, if they put it on next year, I'll be there in a heartbeat. Hopefully next time I've got enough time I can do it on the bike, because I know you guys would like to see that too. Let me know in the comments section what caught your eye. Was there anything you need for your bike? I'm thinking I need the carbon fibre stuff from Saddleman, that's what I'm thinking. As well as that Jim 6-speed. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Boost the algorithm, guys. Let everybody know they should be watching Squid Speed Shop. It means the world to me. Make sure to come on in and grab yourself some merch. And check out the social medias. I am trying with it. But until next week, hooroo!